So the truth is that Delicia is on the path of self-judgment or self-righteousness or self-correction or whatever you call this phase that she's going through. I think more than anything else, my question is be definite. Be extremely definite about your moves in life, because the more definite you are, then the more definite results that you actually get. Because a relationship, going into a relationship with a lot of doubt and indefiniteness and indecision is not workable. And I think Iman spoke about this, but hey, let's go.
I did it, y'all.
You gave him back the money? What did you do?
Wait, you're scaring me.
I can explain. It sounds crazy, but I went over to Iman's. He invited me back over, and I was going just to talk to him, but I get over there, and he's like cooking me this meal. He's got an apron on, and
Delicia.
He made you some biscuits?
no, but the vibe, the chemistry, and the energy just like shifted. I cannot explain it. Like, I don't know. It's just like he just made me feel so like seen and appreciated and like so loved, and I realized we do have so much in common, and like,
So at the end of the day, basically what you're saying is that there's a level of attraction. It was just not like bunch of puffery. It wasn't just hey, here comes this guy who just smoked some weed. It wasn't just this guy is not really a very serious guy. He's just another dude out there. It wasn't that. And that exactly is what it is. What has happened is that all her expectations, she had these expectations about Iman, and they were just wrong. The assumptions that you have of him were wrong, and this happens. So the deal is, is she guilty for assuming these things about Iman, or is she really guilty for what, with the whole idea of Shayla being in the mix, or is it the two?
I don't know, guys. I just feel totally different now about the situation, and
Wait a minute. You had a meeting in the bedroom?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. You had a meeting in the bedroom?
Oh,
y'all, listen, I know y'all are judging me. I'm trying to confide in y'all.
I know this feels good now, but this is temporary. You do know that.
I don't know. I feel so differently now, guys. Like, I don't think he's gonna play with me. Honestly, like, he poured his heart out to me. Like, we vibed on a whole different level. And yeah, it's no going back from this now. Like,
See, so that's the thing. Okay, is he there going to give the dude a chance and then says, you know what, I'll ride it, see exactly where it goes, and if it doesn't go there, it doesn't go there, and you move on. But I feel like people get too caught up in it. I feel like what's going on is people get too caught up, much like how Shayla got very caught up, and so because of that, that's when them get hurt in these relationships. You kind of have to look at it as, hey, you know what, this is what it is at this point in time. I have some feelings, him have some feelings, and we're going to express those feelings for as long as we possibly can see. We're going to see how it goes. And I think that if you take that approach, everything will be better.
what I did, but in a weird feeling, like, I don't really have regret. Like, I'm like, did I make the right decision? But deep down inside, I feel like it was the right decision. And
I mean, thank you for being willing to confide in us and give us that trust. I just think you need to do whatever is going to be best for you. We're here to support you. At least I am.
thank you.
I just really want you to protect yourself and your energy.
So I don't look crazy, y'all. Like, I can't believe I did this.
I mean, I think you're gonna judge yourself enough. We don't need to judge you for this. I'm not happy about it because I think this is a very messy situation, but I am your friend and I'm here for you to support you. And I just feel like you're grown. You gotta know what you're doing. Okay? I'm here for you though.
And thank you very much for doing that, because that's what you're supposed to do at this point in time. You support your friend. Listen, you can't sit down now and think exactly, that I'm right. Like I'm God Almighty as far as your friend is concerned. You have to do the best thing that you possibly could do. I don't feel like, I mean, it is warranted that. And that's why I said that, hey, you don't know. You don't know. They could actually become the best couple, for a long, long period of time. You don't know these things. We're making it seem as though there is a blueprint to relationships, and that Once you follow this particular blueprint, it's always going to work out. There is no such thing. The idea behind it is really just you doing the best you possibly can, and you're going the depths that you can go to, and then whatever happens happens. It's as simple as that. But that's probably the best advice. Yes, she's grown and she knows what she's doing, and the best you can do is just support her for what she's doing. If he leaves, he leaves. If he stays, he stays. As simple as that.
Okay. I'm I'm gonna be back. So was it good?
Was. Oh God, what have I done, y'all? For real, be honest.
So they want to know if exactly if Iman dropped the hammer. So the idea now is if Iman had dropped the hammer properly. Look, I didn't think he was not going to drop the hammer because when you only get, listen, as a man, you get very few chances of dropping the hammer properly because if you don't drop it, women not going to give you a second chance. So you really and truly have to get it done. Um, Again, I guess she's still in that stage of like wallowing self pity or whatever the stage is, right? That she's going through this phase where she feels like she has done wrong to her friend or blah blah blah, whatever the deal is. But at the end of the day, my take on it is just as simple as possible. I just feel like she should go forward. She should go ahead and do what she's doing. I don't know if this is her blessing, and people's blessings come in different levels, right? And at the end of the day, what has actually occurred, which is great, is the mere fact that Iman was not with Shayla at the point in time. He had broken up with Shayla. And then when he broke up with Shayla, he expressed to her that, okay, I'm going to go after you. This was a mistake. He's even spoken and said those various things. But again, there is no surety. There's no guarantee in love anyway. It's not like you have no guarantees. There is no surety. So I think sometimes people speak from a level of surety, much like us. Shayla speaks in sureties, as if this is like a thing. If I do pop 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 pop, then I'm going to get this result. You can do some things that will give a good impression, but there's no set nothing. Men has always known that. You know what I mean? It's just sometimes I think that women don't take that well. They just don't take that well. You can see exactly what Shayla is behaving with all of this. It's because she believes that there are certainties and guarantees in love, and there are no certainties. That's just what it is. But I'm happy she gone over to her friends, and ask the friends and what they think. You can see that at least a few of the friends are sort of, feeling good, for her. Some kind of think that, it kind of feel a bit shady. But at the end of the day, look, I'm good. I think I'm good at it. I think I'm good at this one. Not only because, hey, of course, hey, it messes with Shayla, of course, and not only because it messes with Shayla and because we want to see Shayla's karma, but look, let her go explore what she's exploring. I think that that's the most important piece of this all. But give me y'all's take, um, give me a take. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to y'all soon.